Raider Nation, what's up? It's your boy MC Raider, and today I have a fucking great person that is down to earth, man. It's an honor for me to have him on the show. Before we get started, I just want to give a shout out to What's in Whiskey. Shout out to What's in Whiskey out there. Get your bottle, try it out. Also, shout out to the Raider Dolls and Raider by Nature with the badass hoodies. I'm gonna hook you up with a hoodie later on, brother. So, hey, we got Mr. FITZ in the house, guys. Give it up to Mr. FITZ. What's up, my brother?
What's up? What's up?
Right here, chilling, man. Hey, it's an honor to have you here on the show, man. Just for me, as a as a YouTuber, a fucking influencer on TikTok, just started, but getting close to about 6,000 followers. But you are one of the pioneers, brother, for me. And it's just an honor to have you here, man, for sure. So I just want to start out by saying thank you for all the good times through the pandemic, man. That was the fucking funniest shit ever. and like I said, through the pandemic, and then even through having like a fucked up season, and we made the playoffs at the end, right? We made the playoffs at the end. You were still putting a lot of content out there, man, and that shit was making us, even people that were going through bad days, that shit you were making us laugh, and I look up to you, man. So thank you for joining us on the show. And let's just get started with this, brother. How long have you been a Raider fan, bro?
Shit, my whole life. I grew up in a Raider household, so everybody in the house was Raider fans. So I ended up, by nature, I became a Raider fan.
There you go. Yep. You did you ever attend any Raider games here in LA, or
not LA?
You were too young.
I was too young. I did go to one game in Oakland.
Right.
That was it. I mean, at the time, during those years, I wasn't making that much money, and I was a fuck up. So I was lucky to catch one game.
All right. And you've been in Vegas games, obviously, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So can you compare the both your Oakland experience?
Oh no. Oakland was way better. I mean, that one time I'll never forget. Tailgates was fucking off the hook. You know what I mean? Out here, I mean, it's a new city, new location. So I've been here since it started here in Vegas, and from year one going into year 4 now, right? The city has grown, when it comes to Raider fans. So I think as we keep progressing forward with the years to come, the city might get turned up and turned down, or whatever you want to say, and hopefully you can get to how it was in Oakland.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of Oakland games. I was actually 5 years old when I went to a Raider game in LA, 1987. So I got to see Bo Jackson. I didn't get to experience the tailgate and none of that shit. But in Oakland, bro, it's just, you can't compare it. But I'm interested to see how much Vegas fans are gonna get there, because there's always a lot of fucking fans from other teams in Vegas, bro.
Yeah, there is.
There is.
I'll tell you one thing. From being here, before the Raiders came, you never saw fucking no Raiders shit on. You saw here and there. You had your random fans. Nowadays, you're seeing, every other car with Raider stickers or, Raider license plates. So hopefully, like I said, in the years to come, this blows up out here in Vegas, and it gets a strong community of Raider fans.
Yeah. I mean, I know by winning, you'll get more fans. Hopefully, the Raiders will start going uphill than downhill.
Yes.
I did notice a bunch of games. I'm like, fuck, there's a lot of Eagles fans here. Like, what the fuck? There's a lot of like different, and a lot of Oakland and LA fans go out there to Vegas. So I mean, it's not a lot, but hopefully they start growing. But it's funny because on my last podcast, I had shout out to Dirty Low. I asked him does he hate a team, bro? You hate a fucking team? Like legit. Like before you answer, because the problem I had on my social media, like, I don't give a fuck. I hate the fucking Cowboys. I always say that shit. But I hate the fucking team. I'm not disrespecting a Cowboy fan in general. You're a Cowboy fan, all good to you, man. But it's just some shit about that. But I know that you clown a lot of the fucking Chargers, the Chiefs, the Broncos, and
the two teams I hate the most would be the 49ers and the Cowboys, because my in-laws are nothing but 49er and Cowboy fans. If you go back to my original, the startup of my sports content, I was always clowning the Niners and the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So those are the two teams that I hate the fucking most.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cool. And you know, I don't know. In your social media, have you got people offended, man?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I've had
Insensitive as
people.
people.
I've had people send me death threats. Just pissed the fuck off about what I do. But at the end of the day, I mean, they're helping my algorithm by commenting. Fucking trying to mass report me and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I had a lot of people talking shit to me too, man. But at the end of the day, it was a point where I had to explain to motherfuckers. I'm like, hey man, I'm not clowning you personally. I'm just clowning the team. But I was like, yeah, fuck it. But you're gonna be so sensitive. It's bad, man. But
yeah,
yeah, at the end of the day, man. So look, I had some questions I was thinking about during the day. I was gonna ask you, what do you think with all this shit from last year to this year? I mean, we made the playoffs. We won 6 games in a row. Derek Carr put the team on our back. That's another question I have for you. Half of the fucking Raider Nation was like, "Fuck you, Derek Carr," and the other half was like, "Oh, I love Derek Carr." You know what I mean? It's like
yeah.
it was crazy, but nonetheless, he put the team in his shoulders last year. 2 seasons ago, we made the fucking playoffs. Richard Bisaccia was there, and then they clean house and they bring these motherfuckers from New England, and shit just went downhill, man. What's your opinion on that, on all that? How, or what's your take? Like, what do you think? What were you expecting?
With this season, or that season with Carr?
Starting this last season that just happened. You know,
I mean,
because I expected the Raiders to be a playoff team, being a
yeah, me
playoff
too.
team. You know what I mean?
I expected us to go to the playoffs, and I kept telling everybody we're going to the Super Bowl, but that shouldn't happen. So, I mean, it is what it is. We got fucking Zingler or whatever his name is, and Josh McDaniels.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they're coming from a winning organization. Um, I'm, he ain't gonna come in here, even though we were expecting year one and win us a Super Bowl, but I was expecting a better season than the one we just had.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I want to see this year. See, this year, you had your 12 picks, going in this draft coming up this Thursday. See what he does there. I'm excited for that because, over there at New England, they picked some solid fucking players. They did their
Mm-hmm.
thing with the draft. So I'm excited to see what they do at the draft, and I hope this year, we start doing better because the Raider way obviously hasn't been working.
Fuck no. And I have a few
So
episodes on my podcast where I say that shit.
yeah.
Like motherfuckers, I'm a 40-year-old man. And the last time they had a Super Bowl, I was fucking drinking Infamil and fucking Similac shit. But yeah, man, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt too. Everybody wants, like, there's a lot of Raider fans. There's some impatient motherfuckers, man. Like, you right away want to fire the fucking coach. I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah.
Every a year or two, then they clean house, and how the fuck were you supposed to be have a chemistry when you keep firing coaches and cleaning house all the time? That's my
Well,
take.
with Dave, Dave was saying what he said when they were talking about get rid of McDaniels.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of him. Everybody was saying that shit. He's around for the long run, so hopefully he's here longer than some of the previous coaches, and
Hopefully,
he can build something, and eventually get us a fucking ring. Because my whole life, man, just
yeah,
fucking shit show after shit show. So
yeah. So, what's your take on the whole Derek Carr thing? I know he's gone. He's a fucking saint. People are tired of talking about Carr, but I want to hear your opinion. What you think about Carr?
I was tired of Carr 3 years ago. I mean, the guy's a good dude. You know what I mean? But these last 3 seasons, I mean, I got a little excited that the last season he was with us with when he ran
Devontae?
and
Oh,
when he ran. Remember when he ran on that Denver, trying to get that last minute field
oh
goal
yeah, yeah,
here
yeah.
at the stadium. So,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't depend on him at the end of the games to get a fucking game-winning touchdown or game-winning something. I know in the past you could, but the last
Mm-hmm.
3 seasons when we needed him most, it just didn't happen.
Yeah, yeah.
I can name several games last season, and then I hear people say, "Oh, well, the defense should have, did the thing." Man, fuck out of here. The defense turned the ball over with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. Yeah,
he's a good
so
guy.
it was a very sensitive fucking take a couple months ago with Derek Carr, but now he's gone, and now we got Jimmy fucking Garoppolo, baby. I heard you on the on your last podcast. I was the same. I was like, man, fuck Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Then they signed that fool, and I was like, man, should I buy the jersey? Yeah, man. What you feel, man?
I feel like we're in this. The only difference between him and Derek Carr is he knows the playbook a little better.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
So,
Yeah.
but
You
he's my
know,
quarterback now, so I'm gonna rock with him just because he's in the silver and black, and hopefully it's a story like the Plunkett story. Hopefully he gets us a fucking Super Bowl.
yeah, for sure. So the reason they brought Hoyer, and that's what I think. I think we're drafting a fucking quarterback, bro, because they're gonna need that veteran presence. Because Hoyer's not gonna save the fucking days.
Yeah, no.
Jimmy gets hurt. Hoyer's not gonna get in there. Like, okay, take us to the playoffs. Fuck no. I think they're gonna ride it with Jimmy G, and we're drafting a quarterback first round, bro. What do you think?
I want a defense, but if we were to take a QB, I mean, I wouldn't give up, too much to get CJ Stroud. If we get him, though, I mean, we get him, but I prefer a defense over a fucking quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, that's for sure. We need defense no matter what. I know we got 12 picks in this draft.
12 picks, yep.
I just think they're gonna pull the trigger, bro. I don't know CJ Stroud, but or even if we get like a hooker, bro, in the second round or some shit like that. I don't know if that's still possible, but I still believe we're drafting a quarterback in this draft. And I mean, I'm down for Christian Gonzalez, or fucking what's the other dude named Carter?
Jalen Carter, you got Devin Witherspoon.
Oh yeah.
There should be a bunch of good picks by the time, if we stick with the seventh defensive pick. So I mean, if CJ Stroud, I doubt it, is available at seventh. I don't know about that. I really want a defense, but if we get a quarterback, I'm going to trust the fucking office on what they're doing.
Yeah, man. Are you attending a lot of games next season?
Oh yeah, I'll be at all the home games. I'm planning to go to Miami, Buffalo, of course, Chargers because it's right here.
You were at the Rams game.
Yeah,
I was there, bro. I was there, and I saw you walking, and I was like, "Oh, that's Mr. FITZ."
You should have said, "What's up, man?"
My wife's like, "Who?" And I was like, "Man, you don't know the fuck I'm talking about." But I wasn't blogging or nothing yet, man. I was my shit really kicked off when it was that 49er versus the Raider week.
Yeah.
And my cousin was like, "Hey man, you should start a TikTok because you be talking a lot of shit." And and then that's how it all started, man. And when I saw you, I saw you walking from afar, but I was like, I'll catch him later, man. I know I'll catch him later. But yeah, I saw you, man. I saw you at that game. What a fucked up game that was.
Bro, I was pissed off. I was pissed off. I see that day, I've told the story a few times, but I literally woke up at 8 a.m. I was like, fuck it, you know what? I'm going to go because my boy was coming out there and I had tickets. I just didn't sell them. So I told him, I was like, hey, all right, if you're going to go, I'll give you the fucking extra ticket and you take me, out there. So we left here about 9:30, got there in time for the tailgate, tailgated the whole fucking time it was open, caught the game, lost, was pissed the fuck off. I was like, fuck this shit. Let's go. We drove right back.
Fuck. I was fucked up. Oh, so but you stayed to the end, right?
Yeah, I stayed. I watched us lose. Yes.
Fucked up, bro. I think that was probably one of the most fucked up games I've been to, bro. It was
fucking
like
Baker Mayfield.
It
bro.
fucking hurt,
man.
That motherfucker got out the plane and fucking just came and whooped our ass at the end.
Yup.
Bitch. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to be out there some of the games too. But so you became a Raider fan a long time ago. You've been a Raider fan this whole time, and just talk about your new podcast, man.
Oh yeah, so me and Simone Raider just started a podcast called Oos Nation Podcast. So we'll be doing weekly episodes during the season. I mean, we're already doing episodes now. We just had our first interview with Ike Brown.
I seen that.
We got a couple lined up for the upcoming weeks, a couple more players. But I mean, during the actual season, we're gonna do a weekly episode of Oos Nation Talks Football. Well, we're gonna not only just talk about the Raiders, but everything going on in the NFL. And then every Sunday after the game, we're gonna do a live reaction. So from the stadium, we'll drive right to the podcast studio, do a live reaction, talk about the game we just witnessed, and all the the shit to come over the following week.
Yeah, I might rent the studio one of these days, man. I saw it. Yeah, I'll probably bring you in too, man. When I go out there to Vegas.
Yeah, let me know.
Get some shit going, man. I like that. Yeah, so it's crazy, man. Like out here where I live out here in Pico Rivera, like real close to Whittier by the 605 freeway.
Yeah,
you know where that's at, like right there, man. And one of the things that I've been seeing, there's no fucking Rams fans out here, bro. This bandwagon shit that I keep arguing with people, they argue with me, saying how Raiders fucking control LA no matter what, right? And I keep telling people, bro, but what do you think about these people that change teams, bro?
That's a no.
Bro, I know neighbors that the moment Rams came to LA, they were like, hey, you know what? They're from LA now, so I'm gonna be a Rams fan. What the fuck?
I know a bunch of Cowboy fans and Niner fans that were in LA, and when the Rams decided to come, they all became Rams fans. So
thank God.
I be clowning them and shit.
I just had to ask because I felt like I was alone with this shit. Like people were like, man, why you get bothered? I get bothered because like you can, that's not a real fan, bro. You know what I mean? Like
stick with your team. Whenever you rep hard, stick with it.
Yeah. So man, that's crazy. But so let us know, man. You're on TikTok, you're on Instagram,
Twitter, all the same handles. Mr. FITZ, FITZ 714. So I'm all over, every site I have an account. I mean, I'm not really on Twitter that much, but I'm trying to be more active. The main accounts I am on is Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah, Instagram and TikTok, right? Yeah, that's where I've seen you, man. So what do you think, man? Vegas has Raiders 7.5 games over under next season.
I hope they're fucking wrong. I'm expecting I've said this on a few of the episodes, we've done. I'm expecting a shitty season. So hopefully this one time where I feel like it's going to be a shitty season, I just get fucking played and we have a great season.
Yeah. Let me hit your take on like I was going over a lot what people say. Like I heard fucking some dudes on TikTok saying that they want the Raiders to tank next season. What the fuck is that? Have you heard that?
I've heard a few people talking about it.
To get that quarter. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
But that is some bullshit.
Yeah, I'm straight on that. I mean, especially if we draft a quarterback in this draft, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Tank these nuts, keep it going.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Because I honestly believe, like, people do say that they think, like you just said earlier, that Josh McDaniels is here for the long run. But if we don't make the playoffs this next season, bro, that motherfucker's in the hot seat.
Yeah.
You can't come in here and fucking take over, clean house, and expect to like have another losing season. Thank you, babe. The wifey brought me some motherfucking iced coffee.
That's right. Yeah. Let me turn on this light real quick.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, so if Raiders don't make the playoffs next season, bro, Josh McDaniels is in the hot seat. And I tell you why, because I think Mark Davis, he's not patient, bro. And he likes to that's what I think. I think he's giving the benefit of the doubt, like we said earlier, but last season was a joke, bro. Last season was a joke. We got fucking Devontae Adams out here. We had all these fucking moves. Devontae Adams, Waller, Renfro, Mac Hollins, barefooted ass, fucking Josh Jacobs ran through the whole fucking country, and we still didn't make the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking. I mean, I went to every game last season. I even traveled hoping every week, you know, for the first 10 weeks. And then by week 11, I was like, yeah, it is what it is. I'm still going to go to the games, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm tired of saying that shit, bro. You know, I'm never going to change teams, but man, my kids are suffering now, bro. Like my kids, they're like, damn, dad, you, my oldest son, my oldest son's like, damn, dad, you've been going through this whole time, huh? I remember my oldest son's 23. I don't remember shit. Like us going to, you know, I was like, yeah, you were 2. We went to the Super Bowl, but we got our ass kicked by Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I was young, you know what I mean? But that was the first Super Bowl I watched with the Raiders.
Yeah.
I mean, I got into the season like the first Super Bowl I ever watched was the Rams when Warner, you know, Kurt Warner. But that was my first Super Bowl, but I was a Raider fan. So, a couple of years later, we went to the Super Bowl. So for me, it was like, I was young, barely into football. I was like, oh, shit, we made it to the Super Bowl. You know, we had a great season, and then we lost. And then ever since then, year after year, next year.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so I think he'll be in the hot seat, man. What do you think? I mean, I mean, if we don't make the playoffs, bro, I mean, look, bro, it's like I said, we get clowned so much, bro, and I don't give a fuck. I take it. We take it, bro. You clown like I clown, and we take the shit.
Oh yeah, even after every game we lost last season, I was still talking my shit, making my comedy skits.
But at the end of the day, man, it's
bro, it gets annoying.
Yeah, bro. It's like we gotta make the playoffs next season, bro.
That's what I'm saying. This is the first year in a long time where I was like, yeah, I don't think we're doing shit. And I still feel that way. I feel like we're fucked pretty much. So I'm hoping, you know, that this 1 year where I think we're fucked and then we go to the fucking playoffs. So, I mean, my wife is real adamant about Jimmy G. She believes he's going to take us to a Super Bowl. And it's funny because I told this story on one of my last podcasts, but my wife's a diehard Niner fan.
Oh yeah,
and one of the team she did not want him to go to, you know, when she saw the rumors, was us, and I was like, yeah, fuck that, we ain't picking him up. So fuck Jimmy G. You know what I mean? And when she saw it, you know, she actually saw it before me when it popped up on our IG. She's like, no fucking way. You guys fucking signed Jimmy. She's afraid that he's gonna take us to a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, she doesn't want that to happen, huh?
Yeah, she hates us as much as I hate her fucking team. So one side of the closet's all Niner shit, and then one side of the closet all Raiders shit.
Yeah.
But out of all my kids, 5 of them are Raider fans.
So only one Niner?
Only one Niner.
Yeah. Well, is that the youngest?
No, it's actually the middle, you know, one of the middle kids.
All right. Man, that's crazy. So you were where's your family from?
We're from Santa Ana.
Santa Ana. All right. Out here in California.
Orange County.
Yep. All right.
So I moved
that's
out
just
here
your buddy's family.
Who?
Samoan Raider?
Oh, where's he from? He's from Long Beach.
No, but I mean, is he is he family member or just a friend?
Oh no, he's a good friend. I mean, a lot of we didn't grow up together or nothing like that, but it's crazy because when I blew up, we knew a lot of the same people. Like I said, I got family in Long Beach, so you know, a lot of his circle was actually some of my family or close friends. So,
right,
that's how we linked up, and he was kind of excited to see another Uso, you know, in the Raider community doing shit. So that's how we linked up.
So Uso, it's Samoan.
Samoan. So Uso means brother in our language.
Oh right. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, I kept trying to fucking. I was gonna Google that shit. I saw Uso podcast. I knew I had to do with the Samoan, but that's dope, bro.
Yeah, just like you watch wrestling, just like the Usos from the bloodline. The Usos in wrestling, they're twin brothers. They're Samoan, but they're the brothers, the Usos.
There's WWE shit.
You have the WWF or WWE.
I haven't seen that shit since the fucking Bushwhackers.
Yeah, I stopped watching in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start getting back into it because the Samoan dynasty is they got a lot of Samoans right now in wrestling.
Oh shit. So you've been in Hawaii and shit, huh?
I've been to Hawaii. I'm not Hawaiian. I'm Samoan. There's a little difference
Samoan.
right there.
Where is that? It's in an island near there.
Yeah, so Samoa, you go to Hawaii, which is what 4 or 5 hours, flying across.
I never been. My wife has, but I want to go there.
Then you fly from Hawaii 8 hours into the middle of fucking nowhere.
What, really, bro? I didn't know.
So
see, I thought Samoans were like in Hawaii, like part of Hawaii.
No, there's a lot of Samoans that when they first come to the States, a lot of Samoans move to Hawaii. Yeah, we have our own islands, and that's like the whole South Pacific. You got Tongans, you got Fijians, you got Micronesians. Yeah, I mean, so.
Hell yeah. All right, for sure, bro. I'm gonna check it out for sure. All right, so here we go, man. We're about to start the draft. The 27. Tell people where you're gonna be at. I know you guys are gonna be out also broadcasting, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing a live draft podcast online. We got a few special guests. Even some of the guys in Kansas City, we're gonna bring them on after we make our pick. But it's just it's a launch party for draft day for us as Loose Nation Podcast.
Will you be on YouTube? Will it be on YouTube?
Yeah, it's gonna be on Samoan Raiders channel for now.
All right, I'll be out there, man. Like I said, I'll be out there with all the guys.
Yeah, just touch bases with Gogo because actually IE Raider is the one we're gonna send the link to.
All right, yeah, I'll be out with them too. Like I'm gonna be blogging the whole trip over there and taking some pictures, and I'll have a whole vlog of my trip out there. So stay posted for that. And man, just for me, it's an honor to have you here, bro. I had to tell you, man, like keep doing your thing because you inspire people a lot.
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Inspire a lot of people. You don't know how much people you touch. Your shit's going up, man. I keep seeing the numbers and everything, and the sky's the limit. God is good. We just gotta keep doing good. And then like for the shit you do inspired me to do it. You know what I mean? All that shit. So here we are, man. So for me, it's an honor to have you here. And just before I let you go, bro, just want to give a shout out to all the Raiders here in the podcast, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So catch you later, my guy, man. Thank you for joining. And MC Raiders Show, we out.
Yes, sir.